Hi there, in this video I'm going to share with you how you can sing at length without getting a sore throat. Now, before we dive in, remember to hit the like button, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos, and do go back and have a look at what is already here. I've got hundreds of videos on the channel and I've got something for everyone. Now, this is also something that I'm asked quite often. I feel like I say that in all of my videos, but being honest, once people find out I'm a voice coach, the questions do fly in, and they're often the same questions because really, singers, I've found over the more than 20 years that I've been singing and working with singers and working as a singer, I've found that we only really have 4 main problems, and those main problems do cover a lot of subtle and nuanced issues as well. So, singing for a long time without getting a sore throat. This isn't something I can answer with one singular answer, because this takes good technique, okay? That is the one singular answer. It takes good technique. But what is good technique? It's not just being able to sing well, it's also having good vocal health. It's also having a good warm-up and practice routine. So I'm going to take you step by step through this, and I'm going to give you an exercise that's going to help you to sing for longer without getting a sore throat if you do exactly what I tell you. First of all, vocal health. It's absolutely vital that you look after your voice. This isn't something new that I'm saying. I say this in lots of my videos, and if you have seen any of my videos before, then thank you. I appreciate you. Good vocal health is vital for longevity and stamina as a singer. So that doesn't only mean staying hydrated, which, as you know, is my catchphrase. I say it at the end of all of my videos, and I say it at the end of all of my emails as well. Staying hydrated, and that isn't just drinking water. So yes, staying hydrated does involve drinking water, but you don't just want to drink gallons of water. You need the right amount of water and the right type of water. So cold water will shock your voice, as will hot water. I do drink a lot of hot water with lemon and honey, but it's not boiling. I boil it up, then I cool it down. The best is room temperature water. If you can't get room temperature water, then warm it up in your mouth before you swallow it. There are some people who have commented and said, oh, well, I don't want to drink room temperature water. It doesn't taste nice. Well, don't then, it's fine. It's not gonna kill you to drink room temperature water. It's not gonna kill you to not drink room temperature water. All I'm iterating is that is the best way to drink water if you're going to drink water, and we should be anyway. If you don't like the taste of water, get some filtered water, put some lemon in it maybe, or you can even squeeze some orange in there, or other fruits. You can even put some cucumbers, some mint. There'll be something that will help you to get some water down you. If you really can't drink water with any fruit or vegetables, or that type of vegetables, it's all fruit, isn't it? Cucumbers are fruit. it's got seeds in it. But if you really can't drink that type of water, then you can drink unsweetened or dilute juice, or a dilute drink that hasn't got sugar in it. We don't want any artificial sweeteners, and we don't want sugar. That's really bad for our voice as well. Avoiding caffeine. This is going to help you to stay hydrated because caffeine dries out your vocal cords. Your vocal cords are the first thing in your body to dehydrate and the last to rehydrate. I sound a little bit croaky today. I've had a cold for this is day 9 now of a cold. I started with a sore throat. The sore throat's now gone. I had a gig 4 days ago. I was able to sing. It was absolutely fine. The only reason people knew I had a cold was because I kept telling them, because they wanted to hug me, and I was saying, don't hug me, I've got a cold, I don't want to give it to you. So vocal health, staying hydrated. Also, eating the right foods, not eating too much sugar. As I've said, not taking in too much caffeine. Eat healthily. Exercise. You've got to be fit if you're going to be a singer. I had a singer when I was working in college who was so unfit that I never witnessed her singing through an entire song because she just couldn't get through a song because she was that unhealthy. It's also vital that you have good vocal techniques. So learning the right techniques to make the sounds that you want to make. So that could mean that you're working on your chest register or your head register or your mixed register, blended register. You know that they're interchangeable if you've watched any of my videos before. Singing high notes, belting, other types of projection, holding long notes, all of these things, and distortion, all of these things require proper, correct, and safe vocal technique. Now, the reason that we get sore throats is because we're not using our voices in the right way. So it could be that you're pushing or trying to force your voice. Maybe you're trying to sing loudly and you're not sure how to, and so you ended up shouting, or unsafe distortion, which is actually, hurting your voice, hurting your throat. It's also important to practice regularly. Once you know the techniques, practice them regularly. It's not like you think, right, I've got belting now, I don't need to practice that anymore. Of course you do. Keep going back over things. I've been singing at the time of making this video, I've been singing for 25 years and I still go back and I practice vibrato, I practice my head voice, I practice my mixed voice, I practice chest voice, I practice belting. You've got to keep up your skills. And there are always new ways of learning. And I learn with lots of different types of vocal coaches. I check in with a vocal coach every few months, probably 3 to 4 times a year. To make sure that my voice is healthy, because I'm always hearing it. And if anything goes wrong, I may not pick it up. I probably would, but I may not. And another vocal coach with the skills will pick that up and be able to point it out to me. And also because I pick up new techniques, I pick up new ways of teaching people from these other vocal coaches as well. And what that means is that I can pass that on to you. I digress. To recap so far, there's not one singular way of singing for a long time without getting a sore throat. It's down to good technique. Technique, vocal health, regular practice. It's also very, very important to warm up every time you sing. If you're only going to sing one song, you actually need to warm up for longer. So the shorter the performance, the longer the warm up, the longer the performance, the shorter the warm up. This is because if you have a longer performance, you've got some time and you can create your set in a way that after you've done the initial warm up, your voice actually warms up during the performance. So you're warming up to the peak, okay? So you're not going in cold. You are already going to do some warm up and you're going to hit the peak during your performance. So a long warm up for a shorter performance. If you are serious about singing, then I recommend that you take my free 5-day singing course. You can find it either in the pinned comment or the description underneath the video. If you would like singing lessons, I do have a couple of spaces at the time of making the video. Just go to the description box, go to where it says book a consultation for singing lessons. Click that link, book yourself in. We'll spend about 30 minutes together. We'll have a chat about where you are now with your singing and where you want to be. We'll make some silly noises and probably some silly faces. I'll listen to your voice and we'll take it from there to see if it's a good fit and that we can work together. So I said that I would give you an exercise that will help you. What I want to do is to guide you towards singing in your mask. And what that means is that you're taking the pressure away from your throat. So we want to relax your throat muscles and make sure that you're using your vocal cords and your entire instrument, because your whole body is your instrument, and making sure that you're using your instrument in the right way. So singing in that the mask is around this area and it's at the front. You can think of it as like a cone at the front of your face. It's not a pretty sound, and we're going to use the sound na. So it's not na na na, it's not like that. It's na. It's like na 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 na. It's that kind of bitey, crispy, buzzy sound, and you'll feel a little bit of pressure in your nasal cavities. So for those of you with lower voices, we can sing na 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 na. So no, it's not pretty. It's not na 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 na. Na 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 na. Here we go. Na 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 na. 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 And try not to get louder as you go up in pitch. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. And for those of you with higher voices, na 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 na. 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 I'm going to link my video to mask singing in the description box. This is a full tutorial that's going to help you to develop that mask sound, to develop mask technique. This is used in musical theatre, pop, rock, indie, country, jazz. You can start to use it for soul, although it's not that kind of sound, but you can start to use it. Let me know in the comments what you've liked most about the video. If there's something that you'd like me to help you with, do put it in the comments and I will make a video for you. I'll see you in the next video. Stay hydrated. Ciao!